The Not My Boss's Business Act is about fairness, personal responsibility, and opportunity. No one should fear losing their job because of a personal health care decision they made with their families and their doctors who are involved. No worker should face retribution in the workplace for taking steps to protect her reproductive health. In addition, no one's potential should be limited because she does not have access to the health care that she needs. We believe that hardworking women and men employed by their companies like Hobby Lobby should be judged by their performance at work. They should not be judged on how they plan their families or manage their health care, regardless of whether or not their choices go against their boss's beliefs. What matters is how well someone does his or her job. In addition to this point, I just want to emphasize that this is about health care equity. It's about family planning, but it's also about a woman's health. I just want to ask you to take a look at Representative Clyde and myself. Representative Clyde is tall. I am short. Representative Clyde is a woman of Caucasian race. I am a woman of African American descent. I wear about a size 5 shoe. I don't know what size shoe Representative Clyde wears. We're different, but we're both women. The point is, what works for me may not work for Representative Clyde. I had many high school friends who had extremely difficult periods, who needed the best prescribed medications to help them with the pain or the extreme menstrual cycles that they had. And in some cases, it was contraceptives. About 99% of women have used contraceptives at some time in their life. But on another issue, family planning. As many of you know, I have taken the lead on infant mortality. And we know that one of the issues that impacts the life of a baby is the planning, the spacing of how often and how far apart women have their babies. So this is about more than contraceptives and about whether or not someone chooses to take them or not. It's about what's best for the woman's health. The Not My Boss's Business Act sends a clear message that birth control is not up for grabs. This is a sentiment echoed by millions of Americans, 67% of whom believe that what you do with your reproductive health is your business, not your boss's. 99% of American women will use birth control, as I said, at some time in their lifetime. 58% of them will use it for non-contraceptive reasons, like preventing acne or ovarian cysts. 14% of oral contraceptive users cited non-contraceptive reasons for using birth control, despite being abstinent. Birth control is an essential part of many women's approach to wellness, as well as their societal and economic advancement. Hobby Lobby is just one case in a long line of recent attacks on birth control that have happened in dozens of states and at the federal level and in the legislature and the courts. Women cannot afford these attacks on the basic part of their health care, not when the cost of one common method of contraceptive, an IUD, is often as much as a minimum wage worker's monthly take-home pay. The Not My Boss's Business Act is a common sense legislation designed to protect women and preserve access to FDA-approved birth control without copay as prescribed in the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act. The bill prevents employers from denying contraceptive coverage in an otherwise comprehensive insurance plan, and it stops them from discriminating against an individual due to her reproductive health decisions. Ohio is not alone in this fight to protect women's health choices. Michigan, New York, The District of Columbia and North Carolina have all introduced similar legislation. The Not My Boss's Business Act is about leveling the playing field and making sure that women can access the health care they need, the health care they worked hard for, without interference from their employers. It is about equity, respect for individual autonomy, and fairness in the workplace. It is about letting an employer's hard work and dedication, an employee's hard work and dedication speak for itself, and not letting her health care decisions speak for her. It's about giving employees the tools they need without interference. Because if Americans have told us anything, it's that birth control and your health care are not your boss's business.